everyone, this is Nikachu, and my brother is back. Back to the channel. Welcome back, brother.
Stand tough with... Didn't you just play against this guy?
I don't know, maybe I did. We're going to thank our sponsor, the manabase.com, and if you want to check out the also returning series, Salt Road Patrol, go check that out by Austin Hoy at the manabase.com.
You did.
Are you sure?
I don't know if it was on camera.
No,
it wasn't. It was you played spirits against this guy.
Anyway, my hand is ugh.
It's good.
No, it's not good.
It's one land.
Who's even going first? It's not me. It's them. Do you know what this hand is? Good. I'm gonna gamble on this. I'll keep. And we just need to draw one land. Our hand is full of 2-drops, and even if we draw a Mutavault or Gemstone Caverns, we can still cast the Silver Gill Adept to hopefully get another draw. And we're up against Affinity. So, Magic the Gathering Online likes to kick us while we're down. And the guy has like a super fast start. And of course, aggro always wins on the play. This is ridiculous.
There's your 1-drop.
Yeah, there's my 1-drop. We're on curve. And you better believe I'm going to be blocking this Memnite if they give me a chance. Please be mana screwed.
Yeah, you were playing spirits, but I don't know what he was playing. God only knows. I know nothing of that format.
Well, here's the good news. Our opponent has a handful of air. Like this hand doesn't do anything at all. It's like a 9-turn clock with Inkmoth. Oh, there we go! Okay, so here's the deal. We have so many lords in our hand that it's actually not worth it to play Silver Gill Adept. Our fastest road to victory is just go Lord, 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 Lord. And that's what we're going to do. One Lord at a time.
Sure there's a Bible verse that's like that. Lord, Lord.
Oh, Lord. Another Inkmoth Nexus. So the clock is being sped up. The infect clock is on. We're going to continue to play Lords and hope our opponent can't do anything. This damage will add up.
No cranial plating. Don't want to see that.
No Ravager, no cranial plating. Maybe we can beat this! This is crazy! And our opponent... Okay, so our opponent has an island. So our creatures are unblockable! That's great news too. So that island... Oh, we got Smuggler's Copter.
Likes to kick you when you're down.
Okay, so the real question is, can I afford... What if they play land plating? Can I die? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I die. Okay, hold on. Activate Inkmoth Nexus, that's an artifact. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Land plating kills me. Just want to know how greedy I can get with this attack. Because I can just play a Lord, attack for 8, and then guarantee the victory next turn. Or I could play Smuggler's Copter, attack for 3, and that's more passive, but a lot more safe. Okay, so perhaps we can discount plating, because if they had a plating, they would have played it last turn. So plating's off the table. How about so Arcbound Ravager is maybe possible. Can't really tell what they have in their hand.
Just be aggressive.
You know what? That's not a bad plan.
Assume he's empty-handed.
I don't know about empty-handed, but let's just go for the win. We'll go for the win. This plays for the win. Don't have anything. That's basically nothing. They can gain 2 life, but we're going to attack for... Well, I mean, we're going to attack for 16. What a steal! We stole it. Oh, wait, anyway, in this matchup...
He knew.
I should say something. Spreading Seas is much better than Tideshaper Mystic, because I did lose. Like I said, I went 9-1 in the friendlies, and I only lost to Affinity because I could not Spreading Seas their, like, Inkmoth or Blinkmoth Nexus. This Manlands went wild. Okay, so we're going to bring in all the gut shots. This is exactly what this matchup is for, and we're probably going to bring in Echoing Truth. We're going to take out Master of Waves, because it's just way too clunky, and we'll take out 2 Tideshaper Mystics. No, we need some Spreading Seas effects, so keep that in. Take out... We could take out Curse Catcher.
Inkmoth is a land?
Inkmoth is a land. Okay, we're gonna take out two Curse Catchers. We got like a bunch of 1-drops. Curse Catcher is useless, really, in the matchup. It's just not useless. It's just good as a 1-drop, or we're gonna have that 1-drop in the form of Tide Shaper Mystic.
It was a moth. Or elemental.
And we keep Cure in the deck because it's a flyer that can block the creatures. There's Smuggler's Copter. There's our Tide Shaper Mystic. We're keeping this. We're going to show you the power of Smuggler's Copter, people. Our opponents, Whip Flares are going to be useless. Bring on your Vault Scourges. Uh-oh. Oh, no, this is fine. Okay, so we can play Vial. And then we're going to sneak in that Tide Shaper Mystic. We're going to play turn 2 Copter. And we're going to have Vial on 1. And they're going to be like, oh, what are the odds they have, like, Curse Catcher? Yeah, I have no fear of that. And we've got Echoing Truth, which will be fine against this thing. And here's the thing. So we're gonna just immediately stabilize the board with Smuggler's Copter, which is sick. We got 2 Smuggler's Copters. The reinforcements are here. The flying reinforcements. Tide Shaper Mystic knows how to fly. Master of Ethereum? I'm not thrilled about that card. We have another Copter, so I'm pretty confident we can just burn it on this thing. Yeah, we'll burn a Copter on the Vault Scourge. Or should I? Well,
yes.
Taking 6 points of damage isn't particularly appealing either.
Every point counts. You said that in a video once.
Yeah.
Can't go back on it now.
It's engraved in internet code. Okay, so we're gonna loot. Probably gonna keep all these cards in my hand. We're gonna loot anyway, just because the graveyards don't matter in this matchup, and maybe we'll draw something even better. Oh my god.
That's Affinity's worst nightmare.
It's better than Echoing Truth. Yeah, it's better than Echoing Truth. We'll dump that. So we did find something better. That's gotta like make our opponent scared. Oh my god, he just dumped a gut shot.
You mean an Echoing Truth?
Oh, sorry, yeah, he dumped an Echoing Truth. So what does he have that he's keeping? It is Christmas! Christmas on Nikachu MTG.
It have to be red and green cards.
So likely what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Harbinger of the Tides. I'm going to bounce the Steel Overseer to reset it so that we can gut shot it, and then we are going to play a Smuggler's Copter. Yeah, that's probably what we're going to do. So I have to do this now while the Steel Overseer is tapped.
Boink.
Opponent is at a very healthy life total. Oh, don't worry, we can do something about that. I might not gut shot the... Oh no. Oh no. So we can block the Ornithopter. Not going to block the other thing very well. Does our opponent have a land? They don't have an island. Well, we have the Tide Shaper Mystic. So we can get in for 6 points of damage each turn if we want. I do think I do want to do that. And we'll leave the Mass of the Pearl Trident to chump block with Smuggler's Copter. And we're going to keep this island in our hand. We can use it to loot it away. So we'll turn this thing into an island. And we can... Well, I could leave the Mutavault on defense and just get in with Harbinger of the Tides. But this feels very slow.
Why don't you crew the...
Yeah, this feels slow. I'm not going to crew. I need to leave the Copter on defense.
Evened out them life totals.
A little bit. Now Whippler would be pretty bad, but oh well. Sure. Or our opponent might have Galvanic Blast. They're planning to play Galvanic Blast on us. 1, 2, 3 artifacts. Oh, they have 4 artifacts. They have a lot of artifacts. Yes, Galvanic Blast is here. So we're going to take 6 damage. Whatever.
Boo.
They activated the Ink Moth Nexus. This gives me an opportunity to blow it up, because we're going to take like 7 damage here anyway, and I intend on killing this thing at some point. I think. Yeah, we'll kill it. It'll be a danger anyway. So we're going to take 6, go down to 11. We're in not bad shape right now anyway. We can attack with everything. A Lord. Lord would be great. No, Lord. Pretty useful.
You can hurt him.
I regret not playing this island now, but there's nothing much I could do about that. So our opponent can attack us for potentially 6. If they have a land. Okay, what if they have Master of Ethereum? It doesn't change much. So I can attack for... Well, I'm just going to attack with everything. Oh, sorry, cancel. Play the second Mutavault, because I have to play it eventually anyway. And we will threaten to win the game next turn. Well, there's the island. Okay, there's Steel Overseer. I was terrified there was going to be a plating. Could I have died to a plating? Probably. Oh no! Oh no! We're exactly at like 11 life. Mate, yeah. Shoot.
Can you gut shot it?
I can't gut shot it. Anyway. Oh, good. No Galvanic Blast. Oh no, or they're gonna Galvanic Blast on my upkeep? What's going on here? Well, I'm just gonna attack for the win, and hopefully you don't have Galvanic Blast.
Which you cannot block.
You cannot block very well. Yeah, just attack with everything. You can block my Steel Overseer, so this is lethal. You have an island. You played it. Exile that creature. So everything gets smaller. Well, I most certainly did not play around that. Yeah, but does it help? My opponent's at 8 life. And they have Metalcraft. How am I supposed to play around this nonsense? Well, actually, what I could have done, I guess... I had Lethal here. I could have Tideshaper Mystic the Glimmer Void. Turn it to, like, green mana that I know Affinity can't use. Okay, well, let's see what happens. I'm attacking for 7. Maybe they'll take the entire 7.
And use the gut shot.
And then we gut shot him. That'd be a beautiful victory. Maybe not beautiful because it's a horrible, horrible, ugly punt, but... Edge Champion's still online. Alright, we lose. No! We had like a really good hand. Certainly maybe I could have played it better. Maybe when Edge Champion's on the board I should just be a lot more defensive. Because we had time. We definitely had time. Okay, so we begin sideboarding. I really liked how all that went. That was very good.
You lost.
Well, whatever.
Never compliment your enemies.
I didn't compliment him. Complimented my deck.
Poison someone's art of war. Never compliment your enemies. Also, make sure they're facing the sun at battle time. Ancient stuff right there.
Yes, I would like to play first. Hand's great. We have Ether Vial, Harbinger of the Tides, tons of Lords, Smuggler's Copter. Our opponent is mulliganing to 6. My brother loves the mulligan.
Shows weakness. Which is why you should never do it, no matter what.
Don't mulligan. Keep the zero landers.
That's right.
Here's Vault Scourge. It'd be really nice if we could draw a land. Any land. But if not, then, you know, we'll live with what we have here. We did draw the land. And, is it worth it to play Copter immediately? Yeah, we could just... Because I can't attack with it. I can't block with it. And... Okay, whatever. We'll play. I don't know when is the correct moment to play the Smuggler's Copter, but I'll play it now. Because I could have easily played it. I could play a Lord and then attack with that Lord next turn. Well, okay, so the correct move was to play Smuggler's Copter. To get so that this Thoughtseize doesn't wreck us.
This card should be banned.
I agree. This card... Do you know what?
Either that or it should cost more.
I think, actually, I could live with Thoughtseize, but I'm not going to live with Inquisition of Kozilek. That is like Thoughtseize with no downside.
Should cost like 3 to cast.
Another Vault Scourge.
Maybe even 4.
So if our opponent has a plating, we're in trouble. Maybe not too much. They don't have too many artifacts out, but still, it's not convenient. Oh, that's perfect. This is a beautiful game.
Why can't you use cranial plating?
Because it only buffs up your artifacts.
Oh. Well, stuff some artifacts in there.
I got Smuggler's Copter. I've got Ether Vial. Got a lot of things.
Okay, so Copter and...
There's the plating.
Reinforce that Copter with some iron, come on.
There's the equip.
Might be too heavy to fly after, but it'll be strong.
And here's the gut shot. Yeah, I'll gut shot this thing.
Too bad it doesn't take the plating with it.
Yeah, that is too bad. So our opponent took our Harbinger. Opponent is playing really unorthodox here. Honestly, there's a decent chunk of Affinity players that turn sort of control-like post-board.
Good draws. He just says.
You too. You prick. Maybe I should just attack with the Smuggler's Copter. Like, if you block, that's great. If you don't block, you go to 4, and there's no way in hell you're, like, gonna get that back in life. And then I'm gonna swing for, like, 13. This might have been a conservative attack. This attack might be a little too conservative.
Thopters versus Copters.
2 islands in 3 games. Oh, he keeps drawing islands. Well, no, I have the option of looting them away. Oh, that's what he's talking about, my islands. So what, your plan is for Merfolk to flood out? Is that your plan? Or maybe it's his plan. That's champion. Kidoki. So how much life is this? Go to 13? I can attack for 15, but the Ornithopter's in the way. Can Inkmoth Nexus ever kill me? In theory. Okay, I think we're just gonna block. Okay, if we block this, we attack for 12 next turn, and then we definitely attack for the win following that. So let's block with Smuggler's Copter and not let him gain any more life. We get to loot away this Ether Vial. Look at the power of Copter. Beautiful power of Copter. We get to... Actually, well, now we just win. So that's the power of Copter. You can loot into creatures. You loot into creatures. You get to put them in play with the Ether Vial. I mean, is that not insane? That is insane. Attack with Island Walk. You're dead. Because of your island over here.
Bye.
And that's the manabase.com Get Dunked On instant replay. So we might have lost the first two games. Or sorry, we lost the first two matches, but we've redeemed ourselves against Affinity. I think Affinity is... It's still a tough matchup, but it's way more playable with Copter. Just way more playable. Our opponent absolutely needs all that spot removal. I feel like they brought in Thoughtseize just for Smuggler's Copter. That is so unusual for an Affinity deck to do that. But Smuggler's Copter is a very big deal. If they don't have spot removal or this cranial plating, or even if they had cranial plating in this game, it didn't matter. We're blocking with Smuggler's Copter, and they're losing the creature anyway. We get to loot, we get value. It's just a way of protecting ourselves. It can block its champion, blocks all their flyers. It's wonderful. It's everything that we need.
You should put in a cranial plating or two. Just for one round.
Just for one round, just put in my sideboard.
And
I'll side in all the Relic of Progenitus. It will look ridiculous.
Do a friendly sometime with a few cranial plating.
How many artifacts can I actually put in? Okay, I could put in like 4 Ether Vial, 4 cranial plating, 4 Relic of Progenitus, 4 Smuggler's Copter. Oh yeah, we're gonna make this work.
But cranial plating can be used on Copter to buff it up?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so try that sometime.
Give it +2, +0. Whatever. You know what we haven't done in a while? Because I haven't been winning in a while. We haven't learned anything about deep magic in a while. Let's go learn about some advanced strategies for experienced Magic the Gathering players.
That's a very old Snickers bar.
Yeah, but I'm saving it for hibernation. I
bought that like a month ago.
Pete's said that Incinerates proved to be a problem for his deck. He also said that he had trouble with blue-white decks and that he would not use Gloom against a blue-white deck. Pyroclasm also proved to be a problem for Pete's deck. Sounds like Pete's deck doesn't beat anything. He said that if he suspected his opponent was using Pyroclasm, then he would only play 1 creature at a time. Well, what does that matter?
Pyroclasm.
Once a turn and then still get blown up by Pyroclasm.
That's still a card, right?
That's still a card. Yeah. Pyroclasm's still good. Pete said that the advantages of the deck were obvious. Black is second most durable of the colors because of the dark rituals. Most Vice decks prove to be no problem for Pete. His deck is designed simply to take cards out of an opponent's hand and make them suffer to the rack. This book, if you guys have been paying attention, they keep talking about Black Vice. It sounds like that was like the bane of everyone's... It was like the Jace the Mind Sculptor of its time. No one can beat the Vice, and hence why it's banned in Legacy. It's just insane. It's just a... whatever.
The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Go follow me at Grand Prix Minneapolis. Follow me on Twitter and at least Twitter, maybe Facebook. I'm gonna be there at Grand Prix Minneapolis this weekend.
I'm gonna be there too, signing autographs. It's $1,000 a letter, so you better hope you have a short name.
He will not be there. But if you want, yeah.
No, I won't be.
Hey! Didn't we get you a bunch of? Did you get that candy from Amazon? Didn't we order candy for you?
Yeah, it was a big bag of Skittles.
Did you take a picture of that big bag of Skittles?
No, I ate it.
He ate it. If you're a fan of my brother, you can go send him candy. Send us candy. If you're from like outside of North America, he loves all sorts of weird, obscure candy. We eat it for you on camera. We're gonna thank all my patrons supporting me on Patreon. I absolutely love you guys, and we're gonna thank themanabase.com for being our sponsor. This has been Nikachu and his brother playing Merfolk in Modern.